Hey everyone, welcome to this week's College Playing Tip of the Week. My name is Jack Wang, and with me as always is Nancy Steenson of Steenson College Coaching. Nancy, even though we typically work with families of high school students, I do get questions about those with younger students, younger kids. Aside from the financial aspect of preparing for college, what are some tips for younger students to start preparing for college?
Jack, I'm so glad you asked this. And this may come as a surprise, a pleasant surprise, I hope. I'm not going to tell you get into all the right schools. I'm not going to tell you to use flashcards and drill your kids and have them do worksheets every summer. That's not what I'm going to say. The best thing a parent can do to set their kids up for academic success through high school into college is to share their love of reading with their children. Kids need to read, and I'll tell you why. Reading will help kids succeed in high school and college. We have more and more kids who can't concentrate long enough to get through a chapter in a textbook. Reading is going to help kids succeed on the SAT. The reading portion of the SAT is half reading comprehension, and it's a pretty dry text. The other half is grammar in a reading text you need to fix. Kids aren't really learning grammar a whole lot in many schools, but you don't have to learn grammar to know grammar. If you read, you recognize proper English usage, and you know when it's wrong. You may not know why it's wrong. You don't need to know why it's wrong. You just know that me and him are going to the mall is wrong, and you know how to fix it. That's what readers can do. The other thing is that readers become writers. Kids who read are able to write in high school. Again, teachers are going to teach writing throughout middle school and high school. I work with high school students for a living. Kids who read can write. Kids who don't read cannot write. It is a universal truth. So kids should do more reading. I cringe when I see a preschooler at the grocery store in a cart holding a device. Or I go to a craft fair and someone's pushing a stroller with a little one holding a device. Take the device away, give them a board book. That will be so much better for their brain, and it will develop a love of reading. Kids who don't read struggle to express themselves in writing in high school. They write awkward sentences, and they don't see it. They use passive voice. They use horrible sentence structure. They don't see it. I urge them when we work together on the essay to change that awkwardness. And they say, okay, but they don't see that it was wrong, and they don't see that it's better. For instance, they might write, owing to their popularity, the applause was received by the band. Owing to their popularity, the applause was received by the band. How about everyone cheered for the band because they loved them so much? The awkwardness of the sentence structure can be painful. And it worries me when I see so many young people struggle to be able to express themselves well and properly. Another example is what we call idiomatic usage. You cannot teach idiomatic usage. You just pick up on it when you read. You can memorize it, but there's too many to memorize. For instance, we don't say preferable than, we say preferable to. We don't say, I'll be sure and do that. We say, I'll be sure to do that. We don't abide with a decision, we abide by a decision. We're not capable to something, we're capable of something. These are things we know because we read them. These are prepositions, but kids don't have to know their prepositions, but they use the wrong prepositions because they don't read. The best thing kids can do is read. The best thing parents can do is take away the devices and turn off the TV. Read to your children from the time they're in the womb. Read with your children from the time they can read. And your child will be successful as they're genetically wired to be by the time they get to high school and into college.
Those are great tips, Nancy. Yeah, it really starts early, right? Nurturing that ability and that love of reading, which I didn't really think about, but does translate to writing. Excellent, excellent information. Thank you, Nancy, as always. And thank you all for watching this week's College Playing Tip of the Week. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time.